Rumi, the Sufi poet from the Middle Ages, is one of my favorite teachers, although he's not a Buddhist. And this morning, I want to share a quote from him and talk about it through a Buddhist lens. And the quote is, "Life is a balance between holding on and letting go. Life is a balance between holding on and letting go." And I think he captures eloquently a profound truth of the human experience when he declares that life is a balance between holding on and letting go. And the simple statement resonates deeply with the core tenets of Buddhism. It's one of those universal truths, offering a framework for understanding our suffering and a path toward freedom. And from a Buddhist perspective, Rumi's wisdom illuminates the intricate dance between attachment and detachment. It highlights the importance of skillful navigation through the impermanent nature of existence. As you know, at the heart of Buddhist philosophy lies our understanding of suffering. It's critical to our path. And this suffering, as the Buddha taught, stems from our clinging, our grasping, our attachment to things that are inherently impermanent, or pushing away things that we want to avoid. We hold on to relationships, we hold on to possessions, we hold on to our sense of fixed identity, even ideas, and we believe that these things will bring us lasting happiness. However, these things are constantly changing, arising, and passing away. And when we cling to them, we set ourselves up for disappointment, for grief, and for ultimately for suffering. This is the holding on that Rumi speaks of, a tight grip on this illusion of permanence. The Buddhist concept of impermanence directly challenges this clinging because we know that everything is in a state of flux. The flower blooms and then it withers. The river flows and erodes its banks. Our own bodies age and decay, and on and on. And understanding impermanence is crucial because it allows us to see the futility of clinging to things that are declined to change, destined to change. Recognizing this truth allows us to loosen our grip, to begin the process of letting go, what we sometimes refer to here as dropping the rope. But I want to be clear that Buddhism doesn't advocate for a complete and utter rejection of the world. That's not what we mean by letting go. It's not about becoming a detached recluse, devoid of emotion, devoid of connection, devoid of relationships. The key is balance, as Rumi so aptly states. We must learn to engage with the world with compassion, with wisdom, and with kindness, to cherish our relationships and appreciate the beauty around us, all without clinging to them as if they were permanent fixtures. This requires cultivating wisdom. It's essential. The ability to see things as they truly are without the distorting lenses of our desires and fears. This practice of mindfulness, which is a cornerstone of the Buddhist path, is instrumental in developing this balance. By paying attention to the present moment without judgment, we can observe our thoughts and feelings as they arise and as they pass away. We can see the impermanent nature of our existence, of our experiences, and gradually learn to let go of our attachments. We can appreciate, for example, the beauty of a sunset without trying to possess it, without trying to make it permanent. We can love a friend without demanding that they remain unchanged. We pursue our goals without being consumed by the fear of failure. In Buddhism, there's a concept known as sunyata, spelled S-U-N-Y-A-T-A, S-U-N-Y-A-T-A. It's a Pali word that roughly translates to emptiness, which further illuminates our practice of letting go. Now, sunyata does not mean that nothing exists. Rather, it means that all things are devoid of a permanent existence, Everything is interdependent. Everything is constantly changing. Everything arises from a complex web of causes and conditions. So understanding sunyata helps us see that our attachments are ultimately based on an illusion of self, an illusion of a fixed and independent entity that actually does not exist. By recognizing the emptiness of an inherent or permanent existence, we can gradually loosen the grip of the illusion of permanence. We can begin to find freedom from suffering. Ultimately, the Buddhist perspective on Rumi's wisdom emphasizes the importance of cultivating a balanced approach to life, what the Buddha called the middle way. It's about learning to engage with the world with compassion and wisdom, to appreciate the beauty and joy that life offers, but without clinging to things as if they were permanent. By practicing mindfulness, by understanding impermanence, by recognizing the emptiness of inherent existence, we can navigate this dance of attachment and detachment with grace and equanimity. We find peace and liberation amidst the ever-changing flow of life. Just as Rumi suggests, life is a delicate balance, a continuous process of either holding on or letting go. And in finding that balance, we discover the path to true contentment, to true happiness. Buddhism emphasizes, among the other aspects of the Eightfold Path, the importance of right effort, the intentional cultivation of wholesome states, and letting go of unwholesome ones. And this dynamic interplay of holding on and letting go mirrors Rumi's insight. Both are necessary in this journey of life. The art of life lies in knowing when to hold on and when to let go. That's the wisdom and discernment piece. Holding on, when done wisely, can be an expression of love, of dedication, of stability. For instance, a parent holds onto their child with care and protection, ensuring their safety and well-being, but recognizing that even that is a temporary process. We hold on to our meditation practice, even when it is challenging, in order to cultivate insight and inner peace. But in both of those contexts and many others, holding on is not attachment born of craving. Rather, it is a mindful and intentional commitment. And this is an important distinction. It is the devotion that nurtures growth and fosters harmony. In Buddhist practice, letting go is not an act of abandonment or indifference. Again, it is a conscious release, in this case, of what no longer serves us. It is letting go of resentment, of fear, and of the illusion of control. For example, when we let go of our anger towards someone who has wronged us, we free ourselves from the chains of suffering. We open the door to compassion. Similarly, letting go of the need to control every outcome allows us to move through life with greater ease and trust. The principle of letting go is epitomized in the practice of non-attachment. And as you know, this is a cornerstone of Buddhist wisdom. Non-attachment does not mean disconnection from life. It means engaging fully with life without clinging to outcomes. And here again, the challenges Rumi suggests lies in finding the balance. If we hold on too tightly, we become rigid and resistant to change. We are unable to flow with the natural currents of life. If we let go too easily, we risk becoming ungrounded, disconnected, careless, engaging in unskillful choices. The middle way, as taught by the Buddha, offers a path of balance between these extremes. It invites us to live with mindfulness, constantly and continuously discerning what to hold on to and what to release in each moment. So ultimately, Rumi's words remind us that life is not static, it is dynamic. It is a continuous flow of experience, each of which call for different responses. And to live skillfully is to embrace this flow. We honor the moments when holding on when necessary, and we honor the moments when letting go is liberating. As the Buddha taught, the path to liberation is not found in clinging. It's not found in aversion, but in the middle way that allows us to meet these choices in life and meet life as a whole with wisdom, compassion, and grace. And in this sense, I suggest to you both holding on and letting go are acts of love. We hold on to what nurtures growth, what nurtures connection, and what nurtures joy. We let go of what hinders freedom, what hinders peace, and what hinders clarity. Together, they form the rhythm of a well-lived life, life in harmony, not resisting the ever-changing nature of existence. As we walk this path, let us remember Rumi's wisdom and the Buddha's teachings, finding balance in the dance of holding on and letting go. So that's some wisdom this morning from the teachings of the Sufi poet Rumi.